my name is Grian. Well, I know that is my face, but I'm still a Steve, unfortunately. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. Now, it's been a while since we've had a, quote, normal episode, because if you guys didn't see it, I basically made this custom dungeon by a tree, and that was specifically made for tortoise, and it took me so long that I've super lost touch with the server in some way, and I don't know what's happened. What is that? Someone's been messing with my stuff, and there's redstone everywhere, and everything's all wrong and backwards, and I feel weird. Everything's weird. I don't know what to do anymore. I want to start a new project, but there's so many things that we need to immediately catch up on to begin with. For a start, there's redstone all over the floor. What is it? There's a wool diamond thing on top of my base. People have been messing with my stuff, man. The Empire has been messed with, and since I've come back, I've realized I'm really not happy with how this has come out. Like, I don't know, it's all like dead and stuff. I never really finished it, and I don't know. I feel Is that a dog? What is going on? Why is there a dog up there? There's no one else on the server. Oh my goodness. So the culprit of whoever has done this nonsense has left their dog behind. Okay, right, let's have a read. Let's get this out of the way because I don't know what this is. Trickle the way to greatness and power, Red 67. Trickle the way to greatness and power, Red 67. Well, I'm immediately going to say that this is not a Watcher thing. For a start, the Watchers don't tend to leave messages in people's bases unless it's a punishment. And there's clearly someone's dog here. Just saying, someone's left their dog right there. And if you remember, the first Watcher clue was like yellow 34. So I think they're just trying to imitate the Watchers. But we'll see what this could... I mean, it could be the Watchers, to be fair. I don't know. They work in mysterious ways. So let's go and follow this redstone. So anyway, yeah, as I was saying, the Empire base, it's not right. Something doesn't feel right. I've been doing the whole tree dungeon thing for so long that... Oh, I think it's an Easter egg. Oh, of course it's an Easter egg. Oh, I'm a silly man. Yeah, but it's been so long since I've been doing the Empire and building stuff for the base. It doesn't feel right. I feel like I've hit the ceiling there, and I want to move back into spawn. That's right, I want to go to spawn, and I want to make a building. And I think I'm a little bit jealous. I think it's Z has been making this like new landscape for it with all these custom trees and stuff, and he's making a city, and I was like, I want to be part of the city. So I think it'd be really fun to like get involved with that and head back onto spawn. I'm not going to abandon the Empire. I think I'm just going to come back to it a bit later on. What on earth? Red 67. Do the deed of hurting the one with the tree house. Great things cometh to those who prank 01M29FMB31. Punishments will be in the way of the one who deny... Of the ones who deny one who demands reserves to... what on earth is this? What is this even trying to say? Do the deed of hurting the one with the treehouse. That's Netty Plays. Is that what that's saying there? Netty Plays. Or great things cometh to those who pranks... Punishments will in the way of the ones who deny... What does that mean? Is that English? I don't think this is the Watchers. One who demands reserves the right to respect. One who demands... Who deny one who demands reserves the right to respect. What? Is this a thing, by the way? What? Well, there's nothing here. I hope that didn't mean anything. I hope this was just a garbled mess because I've broken it and I don't remember what was there before. Red 67. I think this is a translation, but I reckon we can just work out who this means by counting the amount of characters, because I'm pretty sure we don't have the same amount. So let's just have a quick count, shall we? I think it must be Netty Plays. 10 characters. Could be someone else. Who else could it be? Can't be Martin. Can't be Timmy. Tomo Hawk. No, I think it's got to be Netty Plays. I don't think I even need to translate this nonsense. I think this is Netty Plays. Do the deed of hurting the one with the tree house. no. I'm gonna say no. I don't take orders from the watchers. I think anyone that's been watching the channel, I think this is all a prank anyway. I don't believe this is the watchers. For a start, this is a garbled mess and doesn't make any sense. Normally the watchers thing is like a rhyme or whatever, and this isn't like them. This isn't like them at all. I'd like to hear your guys' opinion. Do you think this is a real watcher threat, or do you think that this is just a prank on me, or trying to get me to prank someone else? I prank who I want to prank. I don't take orders from anybody. Or maybe it's Nettie trying to get me to defy the watchers and not prank her. Because all of this stuff about naughty Nettie came out recently. Maybe it's to do with that. Conundrums. But someone's up to something and I won't forget it. I will not forget it. Don't you worry. I'm really hoping that we can actually skip to the next few versions, because I really want some more of the building stuff, because, as I said, getting a little bit tired of the older Grian Empire base here. I've sort of hit a ceiling. Right, let's go and address this. What is this? What is this giant egg on top of my base? Do we think that there's something inside here? Or do we think this is just an egg? Is it just an Easter egg present? Because they haven't, like, left a sign saying it was them or anything. So my guess would be that there's something inside. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just an Easter egg. It's just an Easter egg. There's not even any chocolate. They've just given me an empty wrapper. Now that's just mean. That is dead mean. Let's just go and make sure there's nothing here. There's absolutely... Oh, wait, hold on. Is there something up on the top? There's absolutely nothing here whatsoever. I don't... what a shame. And I'm not going to get rid of that for now. I don't even know who did it for a start. We'll just leave that where it is for now. And I'll clean it up another time. See, that's the difference between me and, say, Nettie Plays. Whenever someone interacts with Nettie, she always keeps everything around. So, like, every event is still there from when it started. She doesn't clean very much up at all. If someone comes and puts stuff in my base, you bet I'm gonna mop it up. So I was pretty happy, right, with this building and how it's come out. I'm pretty happy, except with the interior, not too happy with that. And I kind of got round all of this bit, and then it just kind of stops, because it's not in line, and I never finished round the back here. So these two are the culprits. Now, who has dogs with them at all times? Bigby Stats and Tomahawk, right? They have... you know what? You know what? Okay, I've just encased them. Dogs of the culprit. They'll know that I know they were there. And I will figure it out. One way or another, I'm going to figure out who these dogs belong to. You wait. Okay, so those are the two little surprises that were left in my base. And if you look in my inventory, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Loads of clay, loads of bricks, loads of cobbly. I want to go over to spawn and start thinking about where I'm going to make my base. Now, I want to make it... Well, I say base. This is my base, obviously. Oh, they've ruined that. Look at that. Absolutely ruined. Easter egg in the middle of nowhere. Ugh. So, I want to make a sort of townhouse in Z's city. I don't really know what the plan is for his city. I should really go and have a chat with him and make sure that I'm not stepping on any toes. But let's make a little townhouse. Now, I'm going to make it out of sandstone and bricks, because it's a really good combination. But there's a massive issue. There are no upside-down staircases, and there's no sandstone staircases in this version yet. None at all. So, actually building this is going to be somewhat of a problem. Unless I just do it in cobble first, and then change it to sandstone later, which is what what on earth? Right, yeah, there was the Nettie stuff, right. So, for anyone that hasn't been keeping up on the wider Evo stuff, I've obviously been MIA, making my dungeon for Tortoise, and there's been all sorts of stuff. Look at this. Let's just go quickly up here on a poll and see if we can just spot all the nonsense that's been going on while we've been away. And this is kind of why I want to have a place closer to spawn, so I can get involved and see a little bit more. Okay, so there's a giant lever on top of the police station. Knew that. There's my shop. There's the community farm. There's a big old lighthouse there. That is the obsidian farm. That is dirt cheap now. Is that... That's Tortoise's balloon. Someone has moved Tortoise's balloon all the way from over there to all the way over here. That's interesting, because that would have taken a lot of work. That is the polling station, which now looks amazing. That is a spider jockey that's not having a good time. Oh, Tortoise is mayor, but he's now a leprechaun spitting a rainbow into a pot of gold. What on earth has been going on, guys? What on earth? This is the new news station, so they're going to be reading out the news, apparently. I'm guessing the property police and the newsreaders are the same people. You know, they might need a second job. That is the custom terrain Z's been working on. You can see his custom trees here. Then there's Z's base, Nettie's base. So overall, quite a lot has changed. But there's still all the stuff we made to make Spawn look a little bit nicer, which I'm happy about. So yes, definitely over there is the answer. Oh no. What was there a chest there? I didn't even see a chest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Z needs to light this place up. This is not a safe place at all. Tell you what. Genius. Right, I quickly fixed that. Hopefully that's roughly how it was before. Oh dear. So I'm pretty sure there was a chest there. I didn't actually see it, but it exploded into a lot of items. So this is what Z has been custom terraining, and I'm really digging it. This is where I would like to make my Evo townhouse if I'm going to make something here at all. So I do want to make a little bit of a start by setting up a little area. But other than that, I don't actually want to start building yet because there's still a lot of prep that needs to go into it. Like, for starters, I need to plan what I'm going to do. But let's take a quick look at what has been going on here. So this is a mountain. Now, this is pretty impressive for some hand terrain. Normally we use stuff like Voxel Sniper, but there's a problem. The Endermen are taking it brick by brick, or block by block. And if we go underneath it, it's like a subterranean layer under here. Look, you can tell that this was all hand placed, and the Endermen are just, you know, taking it all. They're just taking it all. He needs a layer of protection underneath, like stone or something. Look, there's even trees and stuff. Right, and creepers are going to be a massive, massive problem, because if that breaks a hole in there, it's going to be such a pain to fix. I don't know what his plan is, but he's got a long way to go to make this work, I think. This is Big B's Sky Wars arena. Wow, he's literally started that pretty much near the beginning of the series, and I think he's ready to roll, so we'll be able to play that little custom game there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think I want to be close enough to this custom terrain to get the good view of it, but far enough away to have my own thing going on, and I think my thing should be in this general direction. I'm thinking around here, because I can really just take all of this, strip it all away, and replace it with my own stuff. Maybe even up and around here somewhere. Oh, it's kind of close to Tom's base. Maybe just around here. I can sort of add on to his thing. The problem is, that's not a good. This is why I didn't move into Evo Spawn at the first place. Is because I like my own space. I like space to breathe. And I basically got jealous because this place is really cool. But that's a bit of an eyesore. Sorry, Big B Stats. Tom's house is just over here. Now, it's not too bad because I can't see it very well. But for the most part, it is a lot of blocky stuff. I'm not trying to insult his building, but he's not the best builder in the world. Although I was actually surprised. He's done way better than I thought he would. Nettie has surprised me with her building abilities. Actually, everyone has really dug their claws into building very, very well. I'm pretty sure I can take this down. And I think that's a hairdresser there. I'm not entirely sure. So I think this is a pretty sound place to make it. Anyway, we're probably going to connect this all up with some underground tunnels. In fact, I probably still have the underground tunnel from my train station that I can just link up, because going into the nether's a bit dangerous, but to have my own secret tunnel, that could be pretty fun. I think we can do something cool there, and we could even, I've got a dastardly plan for anyone that thinks that they're gonna go and sneak in there, but I'm not gonna share it just yet. So let's just set up a little base here, because we've got a lot of terraining to do. So let's say here, this is gonna be not Fort Grian, not the Grian Empire. This is going to be Grian's townhouse, my out-of-town abode. It's going to be made out of bricks and sandstone. Quite an abrupt cut, but I've had to come all the way back to the base because I definitely don't have the right materials. I need to do a lot of landscaping. What is going on? My base has become just a massive magnet for all of these squids. I'm going to bask in how much ink sacs I can get. They're so useful. These are going to be very, very useful. Anyway, I've got enough food. I basically need to find my big pile of dirt. There we go. I'm going to essentially just take all of this. Oh, that was too much dirt. There was way more dirt than I thought there was. I bet I'm still going to need more. So I'm going to take literally all of this dirt. And I am just a mule, basically. I need to just bring all of this all the way back. It's actually been... I'm hoping I won't have to do too many of these trips, but I expect there will be a few. And the actual building of my townhouse is going to take such a long time, I think, especially the whole terrain, and I need to coordinate with Z. I don't really want to start building until... Oh, I went the wrong way. I don't want to start building until I coordinate with Z on what's allowed, where I'm allowed to go. So, for the time being, I think I'm going to make sure that I get in a call with Z and we plan everything out, because I'm not sure where everything's going, and I definitely don't want to get in the way of a big project. But, on the other hand, it's going to be really cool to work with someone else on a project as well. So, let's go back and see what we're dealing with. I feel like this building here definitely needs a bit of a revamp, if I'm being brutally honest. It's definitely got the mark of something that can be improved. Anyway, this is the mess we're dealing with. So Z's clearly gone and done a lot of terraining this side and hasn't really touched over here at all. This is the area that I find most problematic. And to save you the time of like watching me just go ahead and terrain all of this, I'm probably going to time-lapse this in the next episode, or even live stream. So before I sign off for today's video, I really want to know from all of you guys what you want to see. Do you want to see me achingly and painstakingly put in all this dirt manually, or would you prefer to see a live stream with a Q&A? And if you do want to see a Q&A, please drop some questions, because I can't do a Q&A without the questions. Just basically let me know, because this is going to be a fun project to start on, I think. I'm going to really enjoy making this townhouse. And I think, because of the whole sandstone problem, I'm going to sort of use sandstone blocks and the slabs, but I'm going to use cobblestone stairs as a little bit of a placeholder block until I can get my hands on the staircases for sandstone. I found it really strange that sandstone stairs were not added until quite late into the game's development, which is really interesting. And also, we need to be on the lookout for some more clues. I know we got Red 67, but I'm not entirely convinced that's the actual Watchers. For a start, when have they ever asked us to prank someone? They've punished me for pranking people in the past, or punished me, you know, I'm in bad standing here with the Watchers. I did bad things. I can't believe that's been so long since that's been here the whole time and no one's hit it. Anyway, I need you guys to let me know what you think, and I will make sure that I do it in the next episode of Minecraft Evolution. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I will try to get this out more regularly, or even stream more often on Minecraft Evolution, because I know a lot of you have been asking for more regular episodes. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Also, just a little side note at the end of this video, a lot of people mentioned that they could not connect to my server. Unfortunately, the Minecraft server, mc.grian.net, had to close down. There is a Twitter post about all of that information if you want to look at it on my Twitter. So thank you very much for everyone that played on the server. It was great fun, but unfortunately it had to close down. Okay, goodbye for real this time.